be with you guys again. And as I was looking at, I always look at what's in health news and, all that kind of stuff. And I'm just looking at all this stuff. And, the first thing that came up was no fault compensation um, uh, fund being put together for vaccine injury. Um, are prebiotics good for stress relief? COVID vaccines are going to make people sick. Would you wear a birth control implant that can be turned on and off remotely? Americans adding plastic to the ocean. Like, it was so much crazy stuff. I'm like, no. It's so much going on in the world right now. What we need in this moment is just like I said a few moments ago. Regardless of what's happening in the world, we have ourselves. And because we have ourselves, that's who we should be voting for. Absolutely. The voting process and all of that is way important. And I'm not putting light on that, but I heard our good friend Jamal talking the other day. He said, I vote for myself. And I said, you know what? I vote for myself too. I really do. Because at the end of the day, who, the government is going to do what they do. That's not going to change. And we can absolutely add our 2 cents into the process. But, at the end of the day, there's still people making decisions that we have no control over. And so the places that we have control over is right here with ourselves. With that being said, hey, Mr. Satchel, with that being said, that means since we have ourselves to depend on and we're voting for ourselves, then that means that we have to work on our own emotional intelligence. We have to work on so many things about ourselves to make sure that we show up the right way and that everything that we need is done. That means that we have to do what? Assess the situation.
Y'all gonna learn.
We have less than 60 days left in 2020. And some people, 2020 has definitely had a lot of craziness, a lot of bad stuff, but some people are having their best year ever. People have pivoted their businesses and are doing better. People have changed their lives. People, we have lost loved ones. I'm one of them in this year, but it's still been a good year. So again, I think it's perception too. You can see the glass half full, or you can see the glass half empty. So we are going to assess our lives today. So get your pen and pencil. This is not a new assessment. It's assessment that you have seen before. And it is one that we should constantly be adding to. And, when it came up for me yesterday, I said, yeah, I probably need to look at it again myself. We got 60 days left. Where are we? Where are we? So So I think maybe over the past 2 years, we've done this clean sweep assessment probably 2 or 3 times. So we're going to get back to this assessment and really see, where we are again, right? And so when you this checklist of 100 items, right? When you complete it, you can give yourself personal freedom. These items are grouped into 4 areas of your life, 25 in each group: your physical environment, your health, your emotional balance, your. So these areas are the cornerstone for strong and healthy life. The program really helps a person to clean up, to restore, to polish virtually every aspect of your life. And so this program is not one that you're going to complete today. It really takes to 24 months to get the whole thing where you want it to be. So the objective is to get clear about any possible unresolved matters that you may have in your life. Unresolved matters are those physical, emotional, and mental items which in some way not resolved in this current moment. So unresolved matters can drain your energy. They require energy to live with things that are unresolved. It takes work to keep us whole when there's something that's wrong in our space. So for full integrity, you want a complete circle to be normal. So the program really gives you a way to get there in a natural way. So it's not something that you got to be done with and finished like right now. You're gonna gradually you're gonna answer the questions today, and whatever is out of whack, you're gonna go back and revisit it and fix it for yourself. So this program, oh my goodness, my LCA family just closed out the Zoom some kind of way. Hold on, let me sign back on. He is hilarious pushing buttons. He don't know what he be doing, pushing these buttons. Hold on. Okay. All right. Stop pushing buttons, sir. Stop pushing buttons, sir, please.
Yep, that was Kemp.
Uh-huh, pushing buttons. I saw him pushing buttons. So anyway, the object of the program is to of this assessment is really to get clear about any unresolved matters that you might have in your life, because unresolved matters um, can cause physical stuff, emotional stuff, mental stuff. So we want to resolve those things. So what will happen as you get to a good score? What will happen once you get to 100 is you will have more energy and vitality. There's nothing like a clean space mentally, physically, emotionally. Full communication and self responsibility will give you more energy as well. You'll increase your scores little by little. But as you do, you'll find yourself handling some of the items without even trying because you've already put them in your brain. So some of the things that will come up will take more work. Some you'll complete like right away. But just take your time. You'll gain perspective as you go through as to who you are and where you're going. When unresolved matters are handled, you can see what it is and what's been happening around you, and including the people around you and yourself, right? You'll see situations as they really are. You'll be able to discern what is going on with you, around you, and you will react less and choose to handle it for once and for all in your daily life. So I am so excited to share this program with you again for yourself and for me. Because what's going to happen is this higher perspective is going to be really essential in your process of designing your own life. And that whole thing starts with a clean sweep. So it's going to help you to form this strong personal foundation with a good, strong base for a vibrant and attractive future. I'm so excited. But it is going to require some investment of your time. It's an investment of your time. It truly is a backdoor approach to your personal growth for business success and happiness. So rather than chase your goals to figure out your life purpose, it's better to get stuff out of the way so you can get to the perspective you need to make a better decisions and attract what you really, really want, right? So one of the goals is to just stop having problems. Handling these unresolved matters you have currently will help to maintain a clean space forever. So you can create as you were designed to, as God would have you. So this program is the first step to this process. So it is 100 questions, right? Good morning. Good morning. It's 100 points. So if you're doing it for the first time, expect to score anywhere between 30 and 70 points out of the 100. That's what most people do, but you'll increase your scores 2 to 6 points every single month by reviewing it again every single month. Points are added more quickly in the beginning, and it slows down significantly as you get closer to the the higher numbers. Once you get to the 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, those last 5 to 10 points that you're going to be working on taking care of. Sometimes our egos get in the way, and we get entrenched in some of those unresolved matters. So you want to take it, piece by piece. Okay, so let's get ready to rumble. You got your pencils and your paper. I done said a whole bunch of stuff, So we're gonna walk our way through, and I'm gonna ask somebody from my Black Lit Fit family to help me to put this questionnaire on my website so you'll be able to go there and get it. I know there's a way to do it. So we're going to get it done before the week is out so you'll be able to go there and get it. So, just know when you're working this program that it is a process, and we're going to trust the process. Some things that will come up, you may feel sad, you may get angry, so a full range of emotional reactions can come up. That's normal and not a cause for alarm. So just enjoy the process. And, rather than try to accumulate the points, how you handle each item is more important than handling each item, if that makes sense. It makes sense to handle it so that it's done forever instead of just hurrying up and checking things off. Don't want to just check things off. And so, it's going to be okay. Little by little, what they say, inch by inch, it's a cinch. It's a cinch, yes. So just, if you need help, I'm always here to help you, to make sure that, you can get through the process. So we're going to, help you to get through. So if you got your pencils and your papers together, we are going to start with your physical environment. And this is your first question. Are you ready? First question. My personal files, papers, and receipts filed away. All desktops are clean, all files neat and current, no piles anywhere, no hidden boxes to file files. That could be a yes. That could be a no. That could be an absolutely not.
Can it be a sum?
Can it be a sum? It could be 50-50, and it's a work on. It's a work on. Um, that's a 50-50 for me. Right? Clean the piles off this desk. Clean the piles off the desk. Okay? Clear your workspace. This one, my car is in excellent condition. Doesn't need mechanical work, repairs, cleaning, or replacing. No dents. Looks good inside and out. No rips, stains, good paint, good tires, and oil changed every 3,000 miles. Yes, no, maybe so. Next one. My home is neat and cleaned, vacuumed, closet clean, desk and tables clear, furniture in good repair, windows clean, Laundry done, no messes, no pet hair. Now I was good until they said about the closets. What's with the closet? Why my closet got to be clean? My closet, woo, the Darlena Rose closet. So that would be yes, no, maybe so, needs work. Next one. My appliances, machinery, and equipment work well. Refrigerator, toaster, snowblower, water heater, toys, well taken care of, not obsolete, energy efficient. Yes, no, maybe so. 50-50 is a work on. Next one. My clothes are all pressed, clean, and make me look great. No wrinkles, baskets of laundry, torn, out of date, or ill filling clothes. Clothes empower the person. And let me tell you something about that. That is so important. I went through my clothes maybe last year, and my goal was if I put it on and I didn't feel fabulous and amazing in it, then I got rid of it. Because everything you wear should make you feel good. Even your play clothes should make you feel good. So I'm in agreement. My plants and animals are healthy, fed, watered, getting light and love. The dog behaves, the plants are cleaned, no allergic reaction to plants. That's weird. Yes, no, maybe so. 50-50 needs a work on. My bed or bedroom lets me have the best sleep possible. Firm bed, light, air, light enough, dark enough, quiet enough, good for your back. Yes, no, maybe so. I don't believe in TVs in the bedroom because I think they don't allow you to sleep if they're there. Um, Next one. I live in a home or apartment that I love, is functional, colors and space is right, healthy environment. Next one. I surround myself with beautiful things, art, views, furniture, flowers, pictures. Next one. I live in the geographic area of my choice. City, state, region, mountains, water, hills, flat, beach, ocean. Yes, no, maybe so. Next one. There is ample and healthy lighting around me. There is ample and healthy lighting around me. Not too much LED lights, not too much fluorescent lights like I got shining on me right now. These lights aren't the best for you. So there is ample and healthy lighting around me. Next one. I consistently have adequate time, space, and freedom in my life. Always early, never rushed, able to enjoy each moment. See time. Time management is key for me. Yes, no, maybe so. Yes and no. Next one. I am not damaged by my environment, by noise, by people, by toxins, by high voltage. Next one. I am not tolerating anything about my home or work environment, location, culture, layout. Next one. My work environment is productive and inspiring, synergistic, ample tools and resources, no undue pressure, enough tools and machinery, cooperative, organized, efficient. Next one, I recycle newsprint, newspaper, plastic, metal. And remember, all of these don't have to be yes. You know, they could be work-ons. It could be things that we're going to work on. This is something that's going to take 6 months to 24 months for it to be 100% if you work on it every single month. I use non-ozone depleting products, hairspray, deodorant, aerosol sprays. Yeah, we know not to use those. My hair is the way I want it. Color, length, style, image. I surround myself with music, which makes my life more enjoyable. Ample selections, good speakers, enough speakers. I never can have enough speakers. When I want to hear music loud, I want to hear it loud, loud. My bed is made daily. Made, not tossed. That means don't just throw the covers up. Is your bed really made? I don't injure myself. I don't fall or bump into things. Bruises, slips, falls, spacing out. Next one. People feel comfortable in my home. They say so. It shows. I mean, we ain't had that much company with all this social distancing. But yes, I drink good sourced water, distilled, reverse osmosis, filtered. What's the other one? Alkaline. Good sourced water. I have nothing around the house or in storage that I do not need. No someday stuff and no should products. Ooh, I got a bunch of someday stuff. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that project soon. I am consistently early or easily on time. No rushing, no adrenaline. Most times. And it's so funny, you know, you'll get up early enough to go and do the things that you're planning on doing, but then you lollygag somewhere in the middle and lose your time so fast. You're like, oh my goodness, where did that hour go? Now I'm running late. So yeah, we want to be mindful of that. I set timers and alarms for everything so that I remember to do everything. Okay, if I got to be somewhere in an hour, I'm like, okay, I'm going to set an alarm for 30 minutes before so I can get on up out in a reasonable time. You know how on your phone you can put um, alert me for at travel time, 5 minutes before travel time, all that. I use all of those alarms. So use those expensive timepieces y'all have in your on your person, those iPhones and Androids and all that. Use them. All right, we're going to move to the next section. Health and emotional balance. First question. I rarely use caffeine. Chocolate, coffee, colas, tea, less than 3 times per week total. Consistently prepare. Um, if you are having headaches or fatigue during this withdrawal, if you're trying to cut back, just know that that's part of it. You can use herbal teas, drink lots of water, and if you have to, take something for a headache, you can do a couple of things. You can use white willow bark, which is a natural form of aspirin. You can use peppermint oil, rub it on your temples and down the side of your head to the nape of your neck. If you're just a medicine person, you could just use some Tylenol. For sure. All right. I rarely eat sugar, less than 3 times a week. This includes candy, ice cream, baked goods, other sugar laden foods. Sugar is addicting, and it may be a withdrawal thing for some people because they eat so much sugar. The average human eats the weight of a car per year in sugar. And if you're having more than average, then a couple of cars. I remember reading an article about how people are so addicted to sugar. Sugar is can be more addicting than even cocaine. So there's no substitute for sugar. So you have to really think about shifting what you eat. You know, you may have to switch that candy bar for something else sweet. Like, not I'm drinking coffee right now. Yes, we can't have coffee every day. You got to switch it up a little bit. So you might need to, like, instead of having that candy bar or that caramel popcorn, switch it for something more healthy, an apple, a banana, an orange. If you don't want to do that, they have, yes, herbal tea, Pat. They have healthy snacks, healthy cookies, healthier, healthier, less sugar. Oh my goodness, not sugar multiple times a day. Oh my God. You just need to eat food. The other part to that too is when you are craving things, it's because your body is actually craving nutrition. So the first thing that you need to do is make sure that you're taking a multivitamin and a multimineral and then eating enough healthy food, and that will help to curb some of the cravings. So just, it takes some work. Again, this is not anything that's going to be solved today. This is just making you aware of what it is that you may need to do and just kind of get into it. Okay. I rarely watch television. Some of y'all stuck to the TV right now. Less than 5 hours a week. Television, even good television, can numb the viewer, often severs the fine link between mind, body, and spirit. Try like watching television, you know, I know so many people can't take themselves away from the TV right now. I know this is controversial in this moment, but keep yourself free of so much TV watching. It is truly a disruption in your life. If you go home and watch TV every single night, it takes you out of being with you. Sometimes people walk in and the first thing they do, they turn on the TV, they turn on the radio because they can't be uh, they can't be alone with themselves. Coach Tawana said, I'm not doing well on this test. It's okay. First time people only get 30 points, 30 to 70 points. It's okay. This is something that you work on over 6 to 24 months. It is not something that you have to have completed today. So it's okay. Because TV really can be addictive. Excessive TV viewing takes you out of your world for real. And so we want to try to have more meaningful relationships with ourselves first. Know what you like, know what you want, journal, do all of some of those things is so important, to really get to know who you are and what you want. A lot of times we're so distracted, especially by television. We all Netflixing and Huluing and Rokuing and all this, social media over everything because we are home. But in this moment, you really should be digging into you and seeing what it is that you want for your life, to see if the life that you're living is the life that you want to be living. And so television and, radio at some point when you're doing a lot of it takes away from that, right? Next one. I rarely drink alcohol, less than 2 drinks per week. Simply cut it out and get your jollies in other ways. People were talking about Monday margaritas, um, all these different things people were drinking because they were home. It's like, oh my goodness, I could drink all day because I'm home, and so just wine, I mean, alcohol really stays in your system for such a long time. Socially, that's one thing, but drinking daily and doing all that stuff, you want to be mindful of that. It breaks down the body and really causes problems for you. If that is you, and you need some other stuff, they do have things for that. Yes, we're talking about their clean sweep. And alcohol is not something that you should be having every day. And it don't even have to be every weekend. I drink socially when I'm with people. And right now ain't no people. Unless you are someplace, unless you're actually getting out, it's really like no. So yeah. Next question. Now that we passed on the alcohol. My teeth and gums are healthy. Seen a dentist in the last 6 months. Tartar removed, cosmetically, teeth are attractive, gums are healthy, cavities filled. You want to be able to smile. Some people do need dental work. And so that because they do, it limits their self-expression. And it might be one of the last things you take care of due to embarrassment or money concerns, shame, self-esteem, whatever. But it's something that you can put on your list and get to it. Next question. My cholesterol count is healthy, within ideal range. Next one. My blood pressure is healthy, within ideal range. I have had a complete physical in the last 3 years. Blood work, organs checked, lungs checked. Everything is good. Next one. I do not smoke tobacco or other substances. I do not do drugs. I do not use illegal drugs or misuse prescribed medications. I have had a complete eye exam within the past 2 years. Glaucoma test, vision test, sees well, contact lenses are fresh, glasses fit properly, and are attractive. Next one. Ooh. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to talk about that. Did you get I'm gonna talk. I wanna call you. Um, my weight is within ideal range. On the slim trim side, don't trust the average weight charts. Are you aerobically active, even with friends? Well, socially distanced, one friend at a time. My nails are healthy and look good. Length, shape, cuticles, have a manicure. Next one. I don't rush or use adrenaline to get the job done. No waiting till last minute stuff. No leaving just on time. No optimistic timelines. No getting up late. I give myself enough time. Next question or statement. I have a rewarding life beyond my work or profession. Family, friends, social activity, community work, hobbies. That's so funny, right? Because we can't go outside. A lot of social distancing going on. But, socially distanced, social activities, hanging with friends and doing community work, is some of that stuff is absolutely still going on. I have something to look forward to every day. Balance in my work, people oriented, peaceful in my world. Next one. I have no habits which I find unacceptable. Scratching, picking, strange routines, compulsions. Next one. I am aware of physical, emotional problems or conditions I have and am now fully taking care of all of them: physical, emotional, spiritual, recovery work. Next one. I consistently take evenings, weekends, and holidays off to take at least 2 weeks vacation each year and fully enjoy them and fully relax, rest, and rejuvenate. I do not suffer about anything for more than one day, and I stay away from that path if I'm causing it myself. I floss daily properly. Little trick questions they throw in here. I walk or exercise at least 3 times per week, minimum 20 minutes, not too much, natural, but not an addictive routine. Next one. I hear well. I hear well. All right, this is the fun one. Money. I currently save at least 10% of my income. 10% you can take of your take home can go into your savings or your company pension until you no longer need to save. I don't know when that's going to be. A few suggestions: we can cut expenses so you can save. Um, when you save with your currently earning, you will attract more revenue. Pay yourself first. That means when you get your money, you put your 10% away first before you spend it on anything else, including the rent, the mortgage, living expenses, etc. Some people are spenders, some people are savers, but putting 10% away, you become a saver and you can invest into your financial future versus just getting by, which is what most people are doing. So we can do it if we start now. And that is why in our LCA family we have the 52-week challenge. And Mr. Satchel always got a way for us to save money using acorns and all of the other suggestions. As a matter of fact, hosted financial class so that people can really, get to, saving and taking care of themselves the way that they should. Next question. I pay my bills on time virtually always. If you don't, is it because you have a bad habit or a debt money addiction that you have that's causing yourself trouble? So make the changes that you must make in order to put this one behind you. It is worth it to do just that. My income source of revenue is based in good work, is stable and predictable. I have good income, good work. All right, next one. I know how much I must have to be minimally financially independent, and I have a plan to get there. We got a plan. We got a plan. I have returned or made good on any money that I have borrowed. I have returned or made good on any money that I have borrowed. I have written agreements and am current with payments to individuals or companies to whom I owe money. I hear them pins going. I hear them. Next one. I have 6 months living expenses saved. Not 6 months of earnings or income of expenses, but 6 months of earnings, of living expenses that will cover your home costs, your car costs, food, everything that you would need, 6 months worth. And remember, if you don't, you got 6 to 24 months to put these plans in place. Next one, I live on a weekly budget, which allows me to save and not suffer. That's funny. Well, you're gonna have to get back with it. Keep driving trucks. That'll keep driving those fire trucks. That'll definitely get you there. All my tax returns have been filed and all my taxes have been paid. Yes. I have excellent medical insurance. Excellent medical insurance. My assets, car, home, possessions are well insured. Well insured. I have a financial plan for next year. I have a financial plan for next year. What's in my financial plan? Monthly income budget, monthly expense budget, major expense budget, monthly savings plan, personal investment plan. That's what's in it. I have no legal clouds hanging over me, judgments, old bills, debts, contingent liabilities, current or pending lawsuits. My will is up to date and current. All right. Any parking tickets, alimony, or child support are paid and current. And all my overdue books are returned to the library. My investments do not keep me awake at night. If you're worried about them, they're probably costing you. I know how much I am worth. Make a list of what you own and a list of what you owe, minus the assets minus the liability equals your net worth. Yep. What's your net worth? I am on the career, professional, business path that I know will soon be financially and personally rewarding. Got to have both. Next one, my earnings match the effort that I put into my job. So none of us get paid what we're truly worth, but you can get paid for how much you work or how much you benefit your employer. The point here is to not be a victim or be unappreciated at work or with your clients. So you just want to be making sure that it kind of, levels out. Next one, I have no loose ends at work. Projects on which you are behind, missed deadlines, uncommunicated, broken promises, over promises which you're chasing or avoiding, personal problems with a coworker, integrity issues like stealing, misrepresenting, etc. When we have these, we attempt to build evidence against our employer that we can get out of the situation versus just fessing up. Just fess up and get it straight. Next question. I am in a relationship with people who can assist me in my career, professional development. Build a community of people that you like and who like you. Um, awesome, awesome, awesome. That's really important. That's my life. And I'm so happy to have the people in my community that help me to build. I rarely miss work due to illness. I am putting aside enough money each month to reach financial independence. My earnings outpace inflation consistently. Yeah, that money part, it's going to take me the 6 months or the 12 months to get through that. For sure. For sure. For sure. All right. Next space, relationships. We almost done. We almost done. I'm going to go a little bit faster so I can get through the rest of the questions. I think this is the last section. Yep, it's the last section. I'm going to try to. I have.
o'clock, same time, same.
Alliance's family, I hope that you got some good information from this clean sweep. I am going to figure out how to get it on darlenarose.com, and you will be able to get it for yourself so that you can follow yourself. I love you more, Coach, so that you'll be able to take this information and apply it to your life, and clean it up as you go. That's all what it's about. It's just taking care of one thing at a time, bit by bit, piece by piece, inch by inch. It's a cinch. So thank you guys for watching. Have an amazing day on purpose. Bye for now. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.